We're making homemade pasta. We're going to start with a food processor. I also have white flour and semolina flour that I found in the supermarket. I found this in the organic section. We'll also use some eggs. This is the type of semolina flour that I like to use. We're going to put the flour and everything in the food processor and pulse it all together. So we're going to start with some white flour. I'm going to use 2.5 cups of white flour. And 1/2 cup of semolina flour. I'm going to crack 4 eggs, 4 large eggs, in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got a little shell in there. Pull that out. I'm going to put the lid on. Oh, first let's put a pinch of salt in. Oh, maybe a little more. We're going to put the top on. Let me see if I can figure this out. Doesn't seem to want to go on. Maybe try it again. Try it that way. Oh, let's just adjust it. Oh, a little more. There we go. Sorry about that. And I'm going to pulse it. And it's going to start to form a ball. Oh, and it's forming a nice ball. When it all comes together, I'm going to pull it out and put it on a clean surface with some flour, and I'm going to knead it a little more. Oh, it feels a little moist, so I'm definitely going to add a little more flour when I knead it so it forms a nice ball. So I have some flour here, and it is very sticky, so I definitely want to add just a little more flour. And I'm going to knead it, and it feels really good. And I go one way, and then I fold it into itself, and I go another way, and I fold it back into itself until it's not sticky anymore. And I keep on going. I'm working a little bit, develop the glutens in it. There we go. That's a nice ball. And I'm going to cover that with some plastic wrap. And I am going to stick it in the refrigerator for about an hour. And that's how you make the pasta dough. I'm going to let it sit there so it gets nice and firm, and this way when I roll it out, it will be ready to go. Okay, I have a little bench flour here. I took my pasta dough out of the refrigerator that's been sitting for about an hour, and I'm going to roll it through my pasta machine. You could purchase this type of machine at any kitchen store. It's about $30 I think at the most. It's a simple machine. It has settings on the side, 1 through 7. I usually start on 2 and then I work my way up to 6, and that's the thinnest I'll make my pasta sheets. And I'm going to make a lasagna, so I'm just making sheets. So I'm going to cut some of my dough. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit of my bench flour here, and I'm going to roll it through the machine once. Just like that. Nice, smooth, even motion. I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to roll it through the machine another time. And what it's doing is it's kneading the pasta another time. I'm going to work in 2, so I started on 2, and I'm going to move my machine up to 4, and I'm going to roll it through again. If you find your dough is getting a little too moist, just flour it up so it goes through the machine nice. Okay? And I'm going to work up to 6, and now this is the thinnest I'm going to make my sheets, and it's still pretty thin at 6.
Go.
Okay, I'm going to put my sheet through and 6. Okay, I'm rolling it through on 6. And I get this nice thin pasta sheet. You can almost see you can see the shadow of my hand through it. And I'm just going to rest it over here, and I'm going to roll out the rest of my pasta.